This is Lynn Logic. Welcome to this week's episode, Season 3, Episode 1, Part 2. Educational purposes only. Consequences are shown, results may vary. I'm still transitioning, hopefully we'll be landing soon, and I'm getting excited. Send me some good vibes. I'm working on something amazing, fingers crossed. Well, let's get into it. Quick recap. I am a widow of a cross-dressing alcoholic, and I am a survivor of a blood clot in my brain caused by birth control pills, an experience that ultimately led to a hysterectomy. I am also the daughter of a man who spent 23 years in prison. Trauma and I are well acquainted. Those are just the top 3 highlights. I may come across as a walking embodiment of Murphy's Law, but laughter has always been a part of my survival plan. Professionally, I've spent 25 years working in accounting and operations across real estate, car dealerships, and hotels. I also hold a BA in psychology. I have always loved patterns, numbers, and categories. Lynn Logic exists because of that love. Before we get into it, if you like thoughtful, honest conversations that don't pretend life is tidy, go ahead and like, subscribe, and stick around. This channel grows by word of mouth, not bullshit. If you want a fast-track intro in the Lynn Logic library, check out the combined videos, my narrative, and the worst day ever for a crash course. Also, Lynn Logic is now a podcast, which means you can listen to me while other people talk at you. You can find the podcast on Dystopia, YouTube, Apple, Amazon, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Patreon, and Spotify, which, like YouTube, Spotify holds both video and audio. I'm trying to be everywhere, can you tell? Follow along on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok too. Over on Dystopia, I've made merch because, of course, I did. Each episode comes with its own episode-specific shit to buy. My twisted sense of humor also comes with visuals. You're welcome. Let's get started. In the last episode, I spoke about change. And I feel like I must apologize at the beginning of this one because 1, it is my nature, and 2, I think this may be a depressing episode. So I thought I would make this like a pop-up video thing and offset the depressing shit with little pop-ups of random things I know or think about. Let's see how this plays out. Also, because of copyright infringement laws, it won't be exactly like pop-up videos, more like an educational thing with nature shit. As previously stated, I spoke about change and divided them into choice. The changes that occur with your choice and the ones that occur forcefully. I want to discuss the involuntary and painful choices that are made for us and result in some of the harshest changes. I had split the previous episode up and released shorts of it, and I received a troll comment. It had said, and I'm paraphrasing here, garbage. You have to work hard to get what you want. Why are you whining? To be honest, I accidentally deleted it. I actually wish I hadn't. But them's the breaks. I did go and follow the person who left the comment. They now have 2 subscribers. Go you. But while yes, I do believe the person who left this has a short perspective, among other short attributes, it did make me think and ponder and, oh bother. Shout out to Winnie the Pooh. Side quest, my nickname growing up was Lenny the Pooh. I love that fat bear. We share a bunch of characteristics. Point first. Dude, it is a short video referencing an episode in an entire library. Don't ask me why I'm whining if all you see is less than 3 minutes. While I am sure that for you 3 minutes might seem like a long time, it's not. And the women lie to you to pad your ego. Like them, after a brief interaction with you, I am left with a bad taste in my mouth and unsatisfied. I am sorry your life is so meaningless that you feel like bullying an alcoholic's widow who survived a blood clot in her brain, among other things. I'm also fat and wear glasses. You want to bring back some of the classic bullying there? Stay home and unhappy. I bet you're comfortable there. But why am I whiny? Or what others perceive as whiny? Whining is a difficult thing. You either speak up too much or stay silent. What is the happy medium or gay psychic that constitutes a tolerable level as not whiny? Is whiny bad? Yes, my brain is always like this. I'm not apologizing, I'm just stating a fact. So I whine, because the changes that were made were not my choice. I didn't choose to have PCOS. I didn't choose to be on birth control pills. I was convinced my body needed it. I was on them for 17 years before I had the blood clot in my brain, and during that time I suffered from chronic headaches, migraines, and migraine attacks that were and still are semi-stroke like. I was prescribed over 24 different types of meds to treat my migraines, while the cause was the other drug I was prescribed. I didn't choose to fall in love with an alcoholic. When we met, he had told me that he was 4 years sober. 4 years is a big deal, and I used that as hope through our entire marriage, if he could just get back to that time. After he died, I learned he was 6 months sober. That was a big difference. I also learned about all the things he had pawned, including his wedding ring. During our marriage, I had accepted and loved him unconditionally, even when he revealed his love of cross-dressing. Let me explain something here, because his mother always thought I should have left him. I was never going to. I had married him, and while I am a Taurus and we are notably stubborn, he was my husband, my chosen family, but still my family all the same. And while many people did leave Drew, I was never going to. It's not that I don't believe in divorce, it has nothing to do with belief. It just doesn't exist for me. I understand what marriage is. Marriage, like all relationships, changes and morphs, and you have to work at it. There are the ups and downs, but a promise is a promise, which also means that marriage is not a decision to be taken lightly at all. Again, my opinion, and I am a stubborn woman, you are more than welcome to yours. Truth, I left Drew once. We were in such a big fight. He was angry at something, and he had gotten to the yelling point, and I just said, fuck it, I'm leaving. I got in my car, drove to the end of the street, and sat in the car for 2 hours and cried. I did that. I can't breathe, but I need to release emotion type of crying. And then I went back home, hoping Drew would calm down or passed out. He had not. And when I came in, he said, you figure you had nowhere to go. What were you going to do? Go to your mom's? As I am currently at my mom's, the future is sometimes ironic. Hell, even the in-laws thought I should be here. I also didn't choose his family, and neither did he. What they did to me after his death was disgusting. Want the full story? Check out my narrative in The Worst Day Ever. But what they did to my husband during his life was far worse, and for that they should be ashamed. His family rewriting who Drew was to make themselves feel better, that will just catch up with them eventually, and I have nothing to do with that or them. These are the same people who had alcohol at Drew's wake. He died from alcoholism. That just seemed tacky. I didn't choose to get fired 3 weeks after Drew's death. I didn't choose the 2 cats that died or the one he gave away 6 months to him passing. Both Leo and Fred have died. Fred died a few months back. His little lungs were always underdeveloped. He was always sort of mentally stunted. And he went to sleep and woke up with his brother Leo and his daddy. Fred had picked Drew out at the shelter, literally reached through his cage and grabbed a hold of him. The hardest choices are the ones that are taken from us. I didn't choose to be raped, abused, hit, gaslit, bullied, poked, and prodded, cut open, sewn back together, broken, beaten down. I didn't choose to have a piece of my soul ripped from me. I didn't choose these things at all, but I am still fucking here. I am still living. I am still fighting back and fighting forward. So if my survival looks like whining, what are you doing so amazingly? I actually genuinely want to know. Do you have any advice? You have any intelligence? Fight? Perseverance? Do you have survival? I am very basic and literal. If you are giving me your advice on my life, then you are telling me to judge you on yours too. I don't want to, and I don't care. There are others out there like me. They are the ones that pick themselves up every day and understand that every fucking day is a hustle, a fight, a hill to climb, a wall to break down, a mountain to blow up, a tank to drive, heavy machinery to operate. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. I do have a thing for big equipment. The point is, we are surviving. We are surviving even while being judged, held back, and downtrodden. We survive because all we know is how to fight to survive. I think of the women around me in my life. I think of all the things they have survived and their stories. And I think about how lucky I am to have them. They will always inspire me. My mom, Bunny, Stella, and so many more. And the best part? I get to meet new, amazing people all the time. There are so many survivors out there, so many fighters, so many people who love. But really, at the end of the day, to the trolls and the ones that judge you while they are sitting comfortably, fuck off and worry about yourself. Oh, and have a nice day. Also, because I do love a fucking also, to give some levity, I am on all the dating apps, and I try to explain to a friend of mine the difference of being a woman on the dating apps versus being a man. So I'd like to read some of the messages I have received. And for more fun, try reading some of the comments on my YouTube videos. My late husband and I used to read funny reviews together, and the best were always Waffle House reviews. You know, food awesome, dinner show of the waitresses in a fist fight, just a bonus, those type of reviews. So let me give you some examples of the messages I get on dating apps. Seriously, I can't make this shit up. Let's get started. You're in your prime, and I want to be the guy that gives you multiple O's. F buddies? What's up, wifey? It's good seeing you here. If you continue to communicate with me, then your main man search will be over. Okay, that one's actually pretty good. The first thing I saw was your smile. Wink, I promise. That one's funny, I like that one. Chin up, tits out while you ride my face properly. We have the hey sexies and the nice body and the very attractive lady. We also have the those are spectacular and I love them and hello ladies and nice rack and damn, I like those big tits. Wish my mouth was on them. There are actually a lot complimenting my tits, so thank you. And we have the wow, I am blown away. I could spend an hour with my tongue in you. No disrespect intended. And wow, you are sexy. If you could use some money, get back in touch. I mean, yeah, I could use some money. But I tried to explain to people that I am a very difficult woman. Like if a tsunami and a hurricane had a baby. And I am old enough now to be stubborn enough to not change and stay weird and unpredictable. To stay Lynn's Sanity. I got a new nickname and it's cool. Lynn's Sanity. I could keep going. Oh boy, could I keep going. But honestly, I kind of wish they were more inventive. I am a sucker for a good pickup line. I think they are great. Hell, the one I used in my 20s was, nice shoes, wanna fuck? You see? It was direct and complimentary. Have a good one. Chin up, tits out. Bye. You guys are assholes for the whole little fighting thing. They're like, Charlie's over there trying to dominate Stevie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ah!
why do you hate pussy? Stevie, I'm sorry. Is it because she's a girl pussy and she's like double downing on the pussy?
Too much estrogen.
You're a dick, Boogie. You're literally a less than 10-pound dog in a diaper. Yeah.
That's what you get.
He upset himself. Yeah, you're a dick. Alright, I gotta change your diaper. I think all that recorded, by the way. Transitioning. Hopefully we'll be landing soon. Let me do that again. Okay, as Israel. Episode 2, oh fuck. Are you okay over there, Sneezy McSneezerson? Means you can listen to me what's up. Oh, fuckity. I'm gonna start it over. Quick recap. I am a widow of a cross-dressing alcoholic, and I'm in prison. Trauma and I are well acquainted. Ugh, fuck. Okay. Latvia. Quick recap. I am a widow of a cross-dressing alcoholic, and I am a survivor of same theme and pop-up looking thing. Hold on, let me see. Let's see how this plays out. Blah, blah, blah. I want to discuss the discuss has always been a hard word for me. As previous are made for us and result. Oh God, I'm putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable. Okay. 3 minutes. Well, I am sure that for you, 3 mine. Huh? Mexico. I gotta start that over again. There's a lot of that W word. Is that my mom? And while I am a Taurus, and is that her? Mm-hmm. It's not gonna take me that long.
Huh?
It's not gonna take me that long, don't worry. Okay. Alright, I'm already recording, by the way. I think I am. Yeah, I'm recording. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Him. And while I am a Taurus and we are notably my family, my chosen family. Nah, damn it. Like those big tits. Wish my mouth was on them. They're actually a lot. Hold on. Damn it! Where do I gotta back up to? Ah, fuck! I gotta start it over. Well, O's. F buddies? Nope. Gotta do it again. They were more inventive. I'm a sucker for a good pickup line. Damn it. I'm hitting record now. How many minutes do I have? I don't know. Alright. Okay. What are you laughing at? Oh, because they can't figure out how to wave a flag? That's because they're all drunk in Ireland. She was having so much issues with that flag. That one just says it's island. Oh, Iceland. Oh, can they not wave a flag either? Oh, he's just straight doing the Running Man now. Okay. All right, you ready? We've got the Winter Olympic opening ceremony playing in the background, and Stella's over here making fun of everyone that doesn't know how to wave a flag. Yeah. All the ones that know how to wave a flag are the countries that know how to surrender. See, they don't. Not gonna say the name of that country either. All right.